Welcome back to the Goodol'boys channel. This is my 2019 Hawk 250. I bought a cheap eBay tachometer for it. Today we're going to be going over how to set the thing correctly. This is what my tachometer looks like. Chances are yours is probably the same exact thing, even if it looks a little bit different. I'm going to throw some pictures of the manual up so you guys can read through it. And this way, if you need to change any settings or do anything with your tachometer, you can. Because in this video, all we're doing is going over how to set the tachometer correctly so you get the right RPM reading. So first of all, there's three different settings. The first setting is spark plug fires twice per revolution. Second setting, spark plug fires once per revolution. Third setting, spark plug fires every other revolution. This is a 4-stroke bike, so common sense would tell you to put it on the third setting, which is every other revolution. If you know much about 4-stroke engines, you know that it hits the compression stroke every other revolution. So it makes sense that it only sparks every other revolution. Now, the catch here is that 4-stroke engines actually are able to have what they call a waste spark. So the engine is allowed to spark kind of like a 2-stroke engine. So it'll spark not only on the compression stroke, but it also sparks on the non-compression stroke when the valves are open. And that's the case with this bike. So the question is, what does that mean? In the simplest terms, it means you need to have your RPM gauge on the second setting once per revolution, which means it's going to fire once per revolution. Now, I actually had some videos showing you guys how I figured out how this thing fires every single revolution, and it's just going to be too long to put in this video, especially with how simple this is. But basically, I've got a spark plug in the spark plug boot, and you basically turn the engine over with the kicker, go through the compression stroke, and go through the stroke where the valves are open as well, and it sparks on both strokes. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't, you might just kind of have to look up how the 4-stroke engine works and do some research on waste spark. So I know how much everybody hates boring, dry outros, so I'm going to try and make this simple and quick for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and you learned something about the tachometer and how to set it up correctly. This video is really a supplement to another video that I have that's specifically on gearing for these bikes. It makes it so you can actually cruise at 60 or 65, and I don't mean like off the rev limiter cruising at 60 or 65. I mean actually cruising at 60 or 65 like all day long without burning your rings out. So if you guys are interested in that video, go down to the description box below. Video will be linked there. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.